You wouldn't believe it, Victoria.
Which bit?
All of it.
All of it.
All of it. Maybe we'll turn it down a little tiny bit. Whoa. Wow, we look
Cool.
snazzy.
We do. We both look very red.
Yes.
As in what we're wearing.
It's because it's POW manifesting.
How?
Oh, what the fuck?
Is that like power of when or something?
Nope. Let me share it once again.
Pow.
Unfucking believable. Facebook. You suck.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I got to share it once.
Oh well. Which group?
Don't
Our
even
group?
don't even know.
Okay.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another exciting episode of
Feel It
Facebook
Real
is a
Fun.
Fuck Up.
On our 22nd of June, 2021.
That's right. I wonder if Facebook will penalize me since I said Facebook's a fuck up. Right?
Yeah, well, they
Three
might.
times. Well,
Yeah.
so if y'all would, right, share the show in some groups and stuff, because I got to share it once before the button disappeared. So,
Interesting.
not a fan.
Not a fan.
Not a fan.
So today's title is POW!
Pow!
Manifesting.
Manifesting. That's right. Share the show.
You're going to do
Share
that
the
to
show.
You're going to do that to Facebook. You're going to go
Pow!
POW!
That's right. Boom. Right.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
but before we get into all that, everyone share the show. Right.
Yes, please.
Because I can't.
Yes.
Victoria.
Yes.
Tell them where to go and what to do.
So go to freeneville.com.
Because Olive A is here.
Subscribe
Triple
to
D,
the
Lisa is here.
221 email list.
Yes.
And get a pseudo-random email every single day until you or 20 dies.
That's right. Laurel says I go to Facebook jail. Yep, been there.
Facebook jail.
Yep.
Yeah, a few people
Boom.
have. Join our 90-day adventure at manifestingmasterycourse.com.
$97, 90-day adventure. You do the math. What's it costing you to dick around?
Yeah,
Hashtag.
muck around. I don't know.
That ain't what I said.
Oh, I did. Okay. And for refunds, visit our YouTube channel, feelitrealfun.com.
All right, so there's a problem, everyone. Ready? You're too fucking slow. Right? Somebody hashtag slow begets slow.
Slow begets slow.
Slow begets slow.
Cleave the slowness to yourself.
Slowness. You know, there's been numerous studies that show that whenever you talk to people about slow, or you read about people slowing down and getting older,
get
and
slow.
so you get slower, right? And it's like, wow, man. So, like, if we all read stories about old people getting slow and how slow people are slow and so on, and suddenly it's like it's all slow. I'm not a fan of slow begets slow, Brian.
Slow begets
Doctor
slow.
Triple D Sizzle 2. But we're going to get way beyond all that today because Victoria's got some really cool and exciting Neville Goddard quotes. But first, share the show if you would, because Facebook let me share it once.
Yeah.
And so,
Are we going down to the Neville quotes like after all of this?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's because we're going to talk about the four mighty ones today. Actually, the second of the four mighty ones.
Second of the four was the author.
That's right.
Okay. So the dramatization of the theme is left to the originality of the second mighty one, the author.
There's a couple key words here. I like dramatization because it starts with a theme. Ooh, I want to be rich. Yeah, that kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
I want to lack poor.
I want to be a rock star.
Yeah, I want to be a rock star, like something like that, right?
Yes.
But so that's the first one, right? So with the second one, the second of the four
mighty ones.
Mighty ones, that's right. Yeah, I was thinking for Mighty Mouse, just right flashback
The
to when I was a
author,
kid.
yep,
The
so-
author. Again, what are the key words here? Ready? Dramatization.
Sation.
Dramatization, right?
Yes.
And it's and the second thing that really pops out at me there is originality. Dramatization, originality, right? So let us continue, Victoria.
In dramatizing the theme, the author writes only the last scene of the play, but this scene he writes in detail.
Continue.
The scene must dramatize the wish fulfilled.
Wow, click.
Yes.
Yum.
Yes.
Okay, by the way, that could be 3 right there. Wow, click, yum.
Yeah.
Right? Like, what? That could be like literally 3 scenes in 1 second. Can we fully nail them? Wow, click, yum. Yeah, I could do that. Continue, Victoria.
He mentally constructs as lifelike a scene as possible of what he would experience had he realised his wish.
Wow.
Yum!
Y'all getting the point here?
Yeah. When the scene is clearly visualised, the author's work is done.
All right. Now I want you to get this next little part. So we skipped a tiny bit ahead, but this next little bit sort of sums it all together. And I really want you to nail, what is the wow moment, the pow, the click, the yum,
Yeah.
right? So, Victoria.
Okay.
All right, but it's so hard to do a long show about a short subject. You know what I mean?
Slow
Like
subject.
we could slowly do the show and talk about things forever. Meanwhile,
So, Neville, here's an example.
yeah.
She returned to her apartment in her imagination. She walked through the rooms, feeling conscious of being there now. She saw the furniture just as it had been before, touched the keys of her piano, and knew everything was back in place again.
By the way, this doesn't take months. She walked into her apartment, looked around at look. There's a cobweb up there in the corner. Like,
Sounds like me.
yeah, she walked in. She saw her shit was there. She touched it.
She saw her shit was there. She touched it.
Right, done. Right, this isn't hard. Right,
Yep.
but it gets hard if it's slow. I mean, you ever listen to someone that's like, "I wanted to ask you a question. Now, is it okay if I ask you this question? Because I wanted to ask you this question since like yesterday when my brother-in-law called my sister-in-law a name, but it wasn't her name. And it's not like whenever you call someone that you're sleeping with a name and it's not their name. But I wanted to ask you a question about pelicans. And you're going, for God's sake, like, what's your question, right? Versus, right, again, notice what Neville says here. She walked in, she saw her stuff, she touched her stuff, that's it, right?
Yep.
Yum, pow, whoop. You know, when you let your scene, how would you experience what you experience if your wish were fulfilled? See, when I go shopping for peanut butter and I pick up a jar and it's $5 for the good stuff, I don't go, wow! Right? I don't pretend I have presbyopia. Hashtag presbyopia. Right? That's how you can always tell when somebody has presbyopia. They move the item to where their focal point is. They don't adjust their eyes anymore. They just move every shit to where the focus is. Right? And often it's way out there. Right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't react like that when I see that peanut butter's $5. I just go, wow.
Yum.
Yeah. And Victoria's wondering, what is he going to smear
Fresh
it on
bread.
now? Yeah, she hopes.
Yeah.
But that's it, guys. Now let's go back up to the first part of the quote, Victoria, just to summarize that up. What was that whole thing, the first couple words
The
with the quote?
dramatization of the theme
Yes, dramatization of the theme and the originality of the second
is
mighty one.
left to the originality of the second mighty
Oh my
one.
God. Now get how cool this was. We're not talking about the drama of the drama queen. It's like, oh, you wouldn't believe how horrible it was again today. The sun, it came up slowly.
Yes.
And then the phone rang, but not yet. Right? There's nothing original there. Drama queens have the same fucking drama every day. But if we're talking about a scene, there's a dramatic realization. It's the originality. Again, people say, well, I don't have a click. Well, you don't need a click. What's your click? Her click of the cottage door was her thing. Her yum is another one of our things, right? You'll find these little tiny things where you pick up the peanut butter and you go, right? Boom. You find your thing. Your thing is quick, right? And again, it's the last scene. It's not the whole movie, right? Like, the last scene is quick. She opened up the door. Shit was there. She touched the piano.
The piano.
The piano, right?
Yeah.
Boom.
Cool.
So,
So,
by the way, this is again, you'll hear me talk about this. If you're not listening to the daily podcast, you're bad, right? Somebody
Yes.
spanked themselves. If you're not listening to the daily podcast, you're bad. You can get that at NevilleGoddardPodcast.com and just about everywhere, right? But here's the cool thing. When I imagine up the podcast having had crushed it, oh, somebody just had peanut butter on toast. I saw you. Right? When I imagine up the podcast crushing it, I don't imagine like talking for 7 minutes. Because if I had to imagine talking for 7 minutes to talk for 7 minutes, and my brain wondered, then I'd have to redo it. It would just take forever. Versus,
Yeah.
here's what I imagine, right? My ass hits the chair and I get an email from Sizzle or Joe or somebody, right? And it's just boom, right? It's like, love the podcast, right? Boom. Or I get the Manifesting Mastery Day 3 email. You guys know there's a couple questions, and invariably I always hear in there, I've been listening to the podcast for like ever, finally decided to take the course, fuck, it's good, right? So all I got to do is experience that. Yeah, look at that. You know, an email, podcast, boom. See, it's that fast. It's not slow. Fast. You want more speed? Play with this. That whole dramatization, originality, you'll find your own. So, Jess shares the podcast. Thank you. I'm going to have a drink.
Good on you, Jess.
This one's to you.
Water. Cool. So that was our show?
I think so.
Okay.
Pow!
That's cool.
Right? Quick, easy, fun. Next.
So next is tell us what was your hashtag strawberry bits.
Victoria.
So just with that example, I could just imagine touching the keys of a piano. Just that's all for me. Would what I'd need.
Yeah, if you're imagining your piano back.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's my strawberry bit. What was yours?
Yes. You know, I'll go back to your yum and your click of the cottage door. And we were talking about this with Jerry and friends this morning. The whole thing with, it's my experience. My experience. Joe Weldon. Alcoholism doesn't run in my family. It gallops. What's the Gallup thing? Is that the Gallup rating? Is that a TV or a movie thing, Joe?
Gallop of the horses.
Yes. So when we let it be simple and fun, that kind of thing. So it's that whole thing of Victoria. It's never about Victoria's yum. It's about my experience of Victoria's yum. Right? That fast, right? Hoo-ha. That's right. Paula says, touch your piano. Right? Now, you know what's going to happen? Facebook is going to look at that and go, oh, piano is Mexican for whir. Right? It's like, oh, somebody just typed, touch your whir. It's like, no, it's banana. Right? So, anyway. Look at all those people tagging each other. Look at that. Oh,
Okay.
that's tagging all the cool kids except for one.
So your strawberry bit was it?
Yeah, like your yum, your click of the cottage door.
That it's your
My experience of your
my
yeah,
yum. Yeah.
totally.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, let it be that simple.
Sweet.
Yes.
Okay. So
Short
that
show for Victoria
was-
did it today.
Not really. There's quite a few quotes. So that was our strawberry bits.
That's true.
Hashtag strawberry bits.
That's right.
While you type in your hashtag strawberry bits, go to freeneville.com.
221 email.
Let's pseudo random goodness.
That's right. Sort of like the puppies, you know.
Join, sort of like the puppies, pseudo random.
They're always dicking around.
Dicking around.
Hi.
Join our 90-day adventure at manifestingmasterycourse.com.
Yeah, it's $97, 90-day adventure. You do the math. What's it costing you to dick around?
And for refunds, visit our YouTube channel, feelitrealfun.com.
That's right. Because Feel It Real Dead sucks. Feel It Real Slow sucks. Feel It Real Someday sucks.
Yeah.
But Feel It Real Fun. So, Victoria.
Yes.
We've got a very special day today.
Do it. Oh, yeah. We're going on a date tonight.
It's going to be so
To a
much fun.
yummy restaurant, so
Hopefully
that'll
I've
be
got
nice.
clean pants.
I hope so.
We'll have to see if we got clean pants.
Clean pants.
Clean pants. Yeah. But Joe says the best thing I can say about Emmett is Bruce is a great dog.
Yeah.
Tell you and Emmett, Joe, we all know you're like soulmates. You're
Yeah, you're like
soulmates.
this.
Like love twins.